Hello again, I'm Blunty, accept no substitutes. I've been kind of weirdly inspired just a few minutes ago by a tweet from a friend of mine, Scott Rohde, or as I like to call him, Scott Rohde, and I can see him right now squirming in his chair at my pathetic attempt to pronounce his name in his native tongue of Scottish. Sorry, Scott, I owe you a beer. Scott Rohde. Anyway, he was twittering something about how he was wondering why don't newspapers and media networks just publish something just full of good and happy news and get away from all this fear-mongering and bad news and stuff that's supposed to get us angry and afraid and all that sort of stuff. You know, swine flu's the latest thing. Before that it was the economy crumbling beneath our very feet, and before that it was, you know, war, and before that it was, you know, domestic terrorism and all that sort of... It's a constant stream of this crap that we have to put up with. And while the thought of a newspaper or a media network doing nothing but good, happy, smiley, friendly news to make us feel all wonderful about being alive in the world we live in, and it's all happy. People don't actually want that. The reason these bad news stories are so popular, and the reason the media keep grinding them into the dust for as long as they last until they can find something else to move on to, something fresh, like the swine flu, for instance. Because that's the dirty little secret of humanity. We'd rather be angry at something we can't change than actually take the effort to change stuff we can. You see, all that big stuff that we keep getting inundated with, we can't get enough of it. Secretly in the back of our minds, oh, something else I can be angry about that I have no control over. That way I don't feel any responsibility. I don't feel guilty about not being able to affect the change, but I can still be angry about it. You bet your ass I can still be angry about it. I dare any mainstream media network out there to spend an entire week publishing nothing but feel-good stories about how wonderful the world is. You bet your ass their readership, ratings, viewership, whatever it is, in the toilet straight away. People don't want that stuff. People want to be afraid. People want to be angry. Look at the internet, man. The most popular stuff, look at YouTube in particular. The most popular stuff on here is either mindless crap that people can just go, hey, tune out, yeah, dumb content, or stuff that they can get all frustrated and angry and freak out on their keyboards about and call people names and, you know, all that sort of stuff. People want to be angry at stuff they have no control over. That's just, that's the seed of it. That's the point of all this crap that comes our way. Angry at stuff we can't control, because controlling stuff we could, this is too much work. What's that? I don't know. Catch you next time. Good news! Bad news. Good news, bad news. Good news, bad news.